My last thing is about the Bears and Justin Fields. Oh my goodness! As a Bears fan, I'm born and raised in Chicago. Um, Having Justin Fields on this team is one of the most exciting things that I can remember in a long time. Just period. Just as far as a Bears fan, this is just insane to have this level of hope about the franchise. The Bears have never really ever had a great quarterback, and now we're at the beginning of what could be a run with having a truly great quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And I don't even know what that feels like. I don't even know what that feels like. Um, I have no, I don't even know what it feels like. I really don't. And I'm excited to see what it feels like. Now, the question is, should he start? Right? Should he start from the beginning? And as much as I love Justin Fields, and as much as I'm can't wait for the whole thing to get going, I'm not sure that I would start him in game one. I'm just not sure. And the reason why is a lot. It's a lot of things, right? So you signed a veteran in Andy Dalton, and I don't love Andy Dalton, so don't let's not get that twisted. But I don't hate him like everybody else does. I know he's not a long term, you know, solution at quarterback. Um, Nick Foles is on the team. I don't know what that is about. I mean, he has a horrible contract. It's hard to move him. But I do believe the Jets have some interest because they're looking for a veteran mentor for Zach Wilson. They wanted to get Brian Hoyer, but he decided to come back to the Patriots to kind of play the same role for Mac Jones. So I know the Jets are looking for that. Maybe Nick Foles fits that role, and you kind of clear that up a little bit there. But I know they're trying to kind of like insulate Justin Fields. They want to put around him veteran guys to help bring him along, which I think is a smart thing to do. I think part of that insulation, though, is not running him out there earlier than you need to. Just look at the Bears' week one game. So you're going to throw Justin Fields out there in his first regular season game, prime time, on the road, in Los Angeles, against Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and the Los Angeles Rams. And oh, by the way, you might be doing it with two rookie tackles because Tevin Jenkins is going to start, right? And I love Tevin Jenkins, the most violent man in college football. I love him. Awesome. Just love that guy, right? But who's starting at the other tackle? The other rookie, Larry Borum, or are we sliding? Is Jermaine Ifedi starting? Whoever. It ain't nothing that I feel super confident about from a pass protection standpoint, at least not yet. Especially not to be putting my rookie quarterback out there in his first game, prime time, against a defense that figures to be fantastic again, with two of the best players at their positions on that unit in Donald and Ramsey. I just don't know that. I mean, at some point, yes, I want to be able to line Justin Fields up against a team like that, against matchups like that, and say we're going to win because we got Justin Fields. But is it time to do that in week one? In week one, is it time to do that? I don't know, man. He's going to have a, I'm telling you, a lights out training camp in preseason for me to even consider that. I'm more comfortable, honestly, with week four. And and all you do is you just hope the Bears aren't 0-3 at that time. You know, if they can find a way to win two of the first three games, and the Bears, the schedule doesn't start off easy for them. They start off with the Rams, which is obviously not an easy game because Matt Stafford's the quarterback now, who I think is a little bit of an upgrade from Jared Goff. And they got the Bengals after that. I don't know what that's going to be. Joe Burrow's back from his reconstructed knee. I don't know what exactly that looks like with the Bengals this coming season. But then you got the Browns in Cleveland. We know that that's a tough deal. And we got Myles Garrett coming off the edge. You got Denzel Ward. You got these guys. And then they got a potent offense. I think week four at home against the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff's the quarterback there. They should have like a new attitude. They got a new coach, new front office, and they're moving in the right direction. But I still think the Lions are probably the last place team in the NFC North. And I like that to be Justin Fields' first start. I don't know if Matt Nagy and everybody can hold off the fan base for 3 weeks. I don't know because it's going to be hard and it's going to be heavy. I mean, Justin Fields you guys realize, I heard this on Chicago Sports Radio this morning. top five sold jerseys in the NFL so far this year. It's Tim Tebow with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but the three different Justin Fields jerseys are right there in the top five. So the navy one, the orange one, and then the white one. Chicago is Justin Fields crazy right now. I'm just telling you, and it's gonna come even harder as this season starts, as preseason gets going. Can they hold them off? I think week 4 is the sweet spot. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint, right? We don't need Justin Fields to win this race out the block, so I need him to win it for the long term. And I think that week 4 is the sweet spot. Starts off against the Lions. Next week, they're on the road against the Raiders. Then you come home at the Packers. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers will still be there. Next week, you go on the road against Brady and the Bucks. Come home against the 49ers. So he's going to get it. He's going to get it at some point. But this, to me, seems the best spot for you to kind of indoctrinate him into what's going on. So we'll see what happens. I spent a little bit more time today talking than I expected, but I appreciate you guys watching, as always. God bless. Don't forget to leave me a subscription, man, and leave a like as well, or subscribe and leave a like. I really want to, I've held on to this channel for so long. I want it to be successful. Consistency has been a thing going up and down, but hopefully we can kind of get a handle on that. Let's see whether or not, we can do something. Because honestly, what's going to end up happening if this channel feels like it's buried in the algorithm and I can't get it really going back again, I'm probably just going to have to reinvent it and just start over again. I won't ever get rid of this channel, but, the majority of the content will probably go on a new channel as I try to kind of restart things. So I just hope you guys can help me out with that. It would mean a lot. I appreciate you as always. God bless and peace.